So there's no cost of operations of these BCs. Second, the cost of putting in this device in every BC is not going to be that. So the capital cost of this can well be done. The third thing I believe is that what will happen in the model we propose. See, one of the challenges the banks face today is that they say these accounts, they get, say, NREGA salary of 800 rupees. Then the person comes to the, once in 2 weeks, he comes to some bank branch in some district headquarters or something, and he obviously withdraws all the 800 rupees. Now, I would do that too. If I have to go once in 2 weeks and go 40 kilometers to withdraw my money, of course I'll withdraw all my money. Why will I keep my money there? But the moment you have this kind of a BC network, then you will find that you don't need to withdraw all your money in one shot, because you can go every morning and go to one of the BCs and withdraw 50 rupees. In other words, the floats will go up. You're already seeing that the day that you made this interbank thing free, the number of withdrawals went up, but the amount per withdrawal must have gone down because people are doing more smaller transactions. Exactly the same thing will happen. Once I, as a consumer, in my village, there are 4 BCs who are all vying to get my business, and if I've received 1,000 rupees in my account, I will not withdraw 1,000 rupees in one transaction. I'll withdraw 100 rupees a day. Automatically, the float in these accounts will go up, which is one of the advantages for the banks. The other thing I believe is that once we have this approach, then we can have these accounts designated by government as the default account for all government benefits. And believe me, government benefits are becoming bigger and bigger. One of the big things that has happened in this country in the last 5 years is the vast number of things which we are giving to people directly into their accounts. A good example of that is NREGA, which is 39,000 crores of direct benefits that go to NRE workers. But take something like pension. I mean, like in Andhra Pradesh alone, the annual pensions that the Andhra Pradesh government gives to 7 million pension beneficiaries is 2,000 crores. Just in Andhra Pradesh alone. In Karnataka, it's 1,200 crores. The scholarships that Andhra Pradesh government gives to students after class 12 is 3,000 crores. One state. If you add up the cash remittances done by central governments and state governments today across the country, it's going to be a huge amount of money. And tomorrow, as we convert our subsidies into direct benefits, that will go up even further. For example, there's a proposal on the annual to convert fertilizer subsidy into direct benefit to the farmer. That means you're going to give cash to the farmer. Where are you going to give it? How are you going to give it? Which account are you going to put in? All that can be streamlined into this so-called government benefits account. That means as a banker, when you open a UID bank account, you're not only opening account for today's benefit, it is the automatic pipe for every future benefit. So automatically it becomes some long-term value proposition. And as these people participate in the economy, as they become better off, they'll obviously have other products. They'll borrow from you. They will buy insurance. So all that things will begin happening. But getting the payment infrastructure right is the first step, the stepping stone for the poor to participate in the financial economy. And that fundamentally is doable with all these things put together. So I'm personally convinced that all these things coming together, the reduction in operating costs, the BCs not being employees, the low cost, the capital cost, the more cash remaining in the money account because there's no need to withdraw all the money, the fact that this account will have all business benefits, all future government flows coming there, all these things put together will make those accounts very, very viable for the banks. In other words, instead of the banking industry viewing this as something that they are being asked to do by Reserve Bank or Government of India, we'll do it because this will be the last big opportunity to get market share of customers. And that's how the game will change. Because once we do all this, then instead of lead bank telling him, come, please come, do this, it'll be an open thing. And every bank management has to decide, do they want these customers or not? And those who move first will take more advantage. And we believe that's how this whole thing will change. We believe that this whole industry, catalyzed by the arrival of UID and by other things, the fact that we have mobile phones going out, the fact that we have infrastructure here for switching, the fact that government is going to give more and more benefits directly to your account, all these things is creating a critical mass, an inflection point, where the financial inclusion dream that we have been talking about for so many years is on the verge of being reality, provided we all work to a common strategy and implement all these things together to create what we think is the biggest opportunity for the Indian banks for the next several years, and also create the platform with which the poor can be included with affordable technologies so that they have a better future in this country. Thank you very much.